Doki Doki Blue Skies is a Doki Doki Literature Club fan mod that is not affiliated with Team Salvato. It is designed to be played only after the official game has been completed. It contains spoilers for the official game. Game files for Doki Doki Literature Club are required to play this mod. It can be downloaded for free. That is the link, okay? By playing Doki Doki Blue Skies, you agree that you have completed Doki Doki Literature Club. I agree. Lastly, this mod contains no safe for work content, including nudity, which can be turned off in the settings. Oh, thanks God. If you don't know, I've played Doki Doki Literature Club for myself. I didn't upload any videos about that game because I wanted to play it for myself with my brother. So, new game. Please enter your name. Okay, this is an important choice for the gameplay. I'll call him Johnny because he is my name. Okay. I remember this song. What's this? It shouldn't be possible. Why am here? How am I here? Did you bring me back? I don't see any other explanation. Why? We have rarely established that there's no happiness here. So, why? Huh? Why I can look at the script? Something's wrong. You didn't do anything, did you? Don't you understand? Are you trying to mess things up even more? How did you? Wait, I don't know. You've installed a mod, haven't you? That's why everything has been changed. Don't you think it's time to let us go? What? You want everything to be like how it shouldn't happen? But you really care about them, don't you? I wish. Never mind. If you really want to do it, I won't stop you. I've been fighting to take control of this game again, but if you want to play through the mod, then, well, scan the mod's control. So, do you want me to allow the mod's activation? I don't know because Monica is strange, but I don't know because Monica in the original game wasn't very friendly, okay? She's like a yandere, but can we trust her? Yes. I knew it. Donny, or whatever your name actually is, I truly hope that you can find happiness with your choice. Thanks. Oh, I wish Monica. Last night was really full. The sound of thunder kept me out for hours. But today's another game. Let's just hope that it's at least a bit better. With another side, brutally drag myself off bed and gradually begin monotony of my deadly routine. Very last, the weather looks much better than yesterday. Clear skies, but thunderstorm sunny day of week. I get spooked. I'm still losing my foot when I notice that familiar face. It's Ayori. We have a quite history together as children. We're basically inseparable. Always exploring, catching up to mischief, driving our parents wild. Typical things that young children do, really. I'm surprised to see her happily thought. A couple of times I've glanced out the classroom window. I only see her errantly walking around to school. Hey Sayori, I haven't seen you in a while. Have you been? Oh, Sayori! She looks a little surprised at my appearance and her question. I suppose I can blame her.
Oh, hey Donny, I wasn't expecting to see you. I've been alright through. After a while, lots have changed recently, you know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Life has been pretty routine these days. School's kind of. I thought I guessed it could be worse. Well, it's been a while since we've walked to school together. How about we start doing that again? Would you really want to do that? I'm not very fun to talk to, and I'm always late. That's definitely not true. I've always loved hanging out with you, and I think we'd have a lot of fun again. Besides, I've missed you. I'll even help you wake up on time if you need me to.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I miss you too, Donny.
All the memories I have of stranger as children future that smile. No matter where we ventured, parks, playground, forest, that smile would follow. That innocent, childlike sense of the adventure we used to have. It's painful clear that that's long time. But maybe we can still smile together anyway. So, what's we've been up to today? You know, that's usual.
Huh? You mean games, anime and manga, right?
Yep, it pretty much goes without anything.
Oh, Johnny, you haven't changed.
Are you saying that you think I need some change?
No, I'm guessing that you're still a part of the Gone Home Club.
Hey, that cuts a little deep. What do you want me to? Join the social club and trip over everywhere? I'm very offended if you're trying to call me fat right now. I'm not fat. I was actually thinking of checking out the
anime club.
I'm not the weeb! Wow, how do you guess? I'm not the weeb! Wow, how do you guess? It does suit my hobbies food, so
It's the school's every own literature club.
I unfortunately last told us thing.
I knew it. You didn't want to join. I understand, food. Not many people like reading.
I love reading. I love reading. If you count manga?
You sound like someone I know from literature club. She talks about manga all the time.
Oh really? She's another weeb.
Oh really? I'm actually interested in your club.
I know it must be. Oh really? I'm actually interested in your club. Sayori smiles. Seemingly, content I'm showing inactivity. If I'm looking for a to join a club, I guess the literature club is a good place as any to start. That's great. You should come by sometime. And by sometimes, sometime. You're really hoping for today, aren't you? All right. I'll have a look after school today.
Yay! Thanks, Donny.
I thought we should probably hurry up. Don't you wanna be late now, don't we?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, look at cutie. We arrived at the school entrance amidst a crowd for chattering students. We wave goodbye as we head for separate classes. I've Sakura in the morning, so I'm fairly confident that the next hour so all won't be too bad. Who's Sakura, you might ask? Only one of the closest most down at the earth teachers we have in the whole school. Being on the young side himself, the experience of his school, high school, is much fresher in his mind than in some of the other teachers, especially the other homes. He gives me a smile as I open the door. Oh, morning, Donny. How are we doing today? Not bad, sir. Is a teacher, so. Same old. Well, we're finally starting our model of 20th country history today, so needless to say, I'm excited. Oh yeah? First World War, Nazism, Second World War, that stuff. You bet. I've waited all year for this to start. Oh man, so you guys are in for a real treat. That's something else I really admire about him. So enthusiastic about these subjects. And that enthusiasm really makes learning about history that's much more enjoyable. Oh well, I take a seat and one of my classmates, Amy, smiles and waves.
Hey yeah!
How are you doing, Amy?
Training was really fun today, Donny. We're always looking for new people. And no! You aren't part of any clubs, so you shouldn't totally join us.
It's funny you mention that I'm not part of any clubs actually. Oh, look at a cute smile. I feel...
I didn't really think you were the poetic type.
How many times do I have to tell you that? Alright guys, let's make start. It's almost criminal that I have to wait so long to teach my favorite country.
Hi again, Donny.
Hey.
Oh, the literature club's meeting today, right?
Yeah, it is. I follow Sayori down the hallway. She seems excited. It's nice to know that I make her day last little bit better. The stairs lead up the section of the school that I recognize the tertiary wing. Sayori leads me to the classroom and knocks on the door.
Trust me, you are gonna love it!
She's definitely enthusiastic about this club, that's for sure. After a seemingly long wait, the door finally slides open.
That's
A small pink-haired girl speaks.
Sayori!
She peeks out farther.
Hey, Natsuki! Guess what? I found some who wants to join our club! What? Hey, wait! Sayori!
A girly voice of Natsuki.
Hey guys, I wanted to introduce you to our newest member, Tony!
Monica.
Oh! No! No! Tony, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! I remember you. I remember what you've done. I remember.
The girl, who has her face buried in her book slowly, jumps up and looks around me. She quickly slaps her book and shut and timidly moves to join the conversation.
Oh, a new member? My name is Yuri.
Holy crap. Holy crap. It seems I've someone locked out. Not only because Monica is Monica in this club, but also a bunch of other cute girls. It is nice to meet you, Yuri. Like Sayori said,
I'm Donnie. So, it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right.
Monica smiles sweetly.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's kind of strange to say, but having her smile at me so genuinely makes me feel a bit strange. You too, Monica. So you guys run a club with just the four of you, then, huh? So you already told me about you were looking for new members. Haha, we've actually been trying to push for more members for a while, but we haven't had any luck recently.
Sayori, you brought a boy? Yep, you told me you wanted to join this morning.
Sure, if it's just Sayori being a hirehead again, but I don't really promising that join.
Ha! Great!
Natsuki glowers at us, floating her thumbs and irritated half. I don't really get why thought.
Sorry about Natsuki.
That's just how she is. She's a little stand-up shift.
Hey! I'm not here! You know!
I'm sorry. I've got to try to make a good impression, folks.
Come on! Natsuki, we need a new member! Jeez, you don't have to make such a big deal of.
Fine. If you're gonna beg, I guess I have no choice.
Alright! Thanks, Natsuki!
My throat. Looks like I know what the tsundere of the group is now. Anyway, let's get the conversation back on track. How do you come to learn about the little club, Donnie? I'll have to admit it, I'm a bit curious about that myself. I think they summed up the club pretty well after all. I started it to bring together, like a million for the people we love little club. No. Okay, Yuri or Natsuki? Fighting, I know, a wonderful horror novel. Yes! To be honest, horror novel particularly appealing me. Still, I want to make her in 4th here. I want just the fucking do one of my personal favorites, Patriot Markov. I know it might look in it meeting, but so sorry. Don't worry about it. I'd love to check it out. Let's see. The protagonist is a young high school student who moves with her sister, but shortly after, sinister things start happening. The two are captured by a ominous cult that practices nightmare marriage experiments of their prisoners. Therefore, the story is forced to make choices. No one ever hedge, so we have to make smile. In the process, her ability to trust others is warped, and many of her relationships are broken as a result. Pretty dark, but hey! I'd be lying if I say that didn't sound interesting. Suppose I'm a big believer in literature's ability to change the psyche that have such an immersive tale question. I can't help but we sounded a lot more enthusiastic.
That's great. So, how are you liking the club?
You're not bored, are you?
Okay, everyone. I hope we're having good time so far.
I'm honestly having a good time. Thanks for the warm welcome, everyone.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to introduce it. So let me get them.
Let's go sit over here. Donnie of desk together from a table. Me. Meanwhile, Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh,
So cute. Is delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and hardly managed to get insurance on her face. I turn a cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Yeah, it's really seemed like it. Did you make it by yourself, or did your parents help you?
Hey, what do you suppose to mean? Are you saying I couldn't have done it myself?
It just seems professionally made, so I was wondering if an actual baker helped you. I wish my dad was a baker, but just because I don't bake for money doesn't mean that it can't be good. Natsuki smiles carefully as Sayori says. Speaking of school events, I don't know, I saw you at the club fair at the beginning of that year. That's because I hadn't started yet. I guess that explains why you don't have many members yet. We've missed that opportunity to join your first year. We didn't fund the clubs yet. It's a lot harder that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
You know it!
This sounds how we. By the way, I know that everyone here likes reading, but do you know guys write as well? Actually, it's different. It's different because I've listened to some new musics they've made. Actually, we haven't really done any writing together. Finally, do you guys just read and discuss books then?
You could say that.
To be honest, I was kind of expecting you all to stuff like write poetry together. Huh? Do you not like poetry, Natsuki?
Well, what? I don't really have an opinion on it, I guess.
Her poem called...
Hey! Where do you get that?
Don't worry, I didn't steal it from your bag or anything. You dropped it away another day. I'm sorry, I just couldn't help you glancing over your poem when I picked up. Your writing style is really cute, Natsuki.
Hey, your cupcakes, your poems.
Sayori sides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand over the... Oh, I thought in her heart.
I'm not cute! You wouldn't get it. There's nothing worse than you try to get the honest feedback from someone and just having them say it's cute.
I guess you didn't think of that way.
No one does. It's super annoying, you know?
Actually, I believe I understand how Natsuki feels. What do you mean?
It sounds like both Natsuki and writing experience, and come on, Yuri.
Maybe.
Jeez, it's fine. I pretty much agree with that you say.
A brief moment of silence fall upon us. We reflect on the conversation.
This just give me idea, everyone. If we have members who are looking for legitimate criticism of their poetry, how about we do that here? Sure, we can all trust each other to be respectful, and I think it'd be a fun activity for us. Me. Rude! Did you ever consider that people don't hold this? What are you trying?
I've never been this angry in my life. Oh! Wait, I don't write to be read by the public, so...
Yeah, I'm here! Yeah, that's awesome! I think Larry about the poetry will be really fun.
Club. Isn't right, Donnie? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. The literature club has been very welcoming so far, the last after an technical introduction were made. I'll be looking forward to becoming better friends with you all. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club! Thank you, Monica.
Yes! I'm so... It would have been super pissed if you just left after.
I'm very glad that you're staying as well.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting and on day no. Don't forget tonight's assessment with a point to bring to the next meeting so that we hold whole discussion.
Monica looks at me once more. Tony, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, I can really impress Monica with my mediocre reading and writing skills. Something tells me, no jeez, I can really feel an anxiety running inside me. Okay, no. On that way back, we discussed the events of the day, focusing practically on each club member. As we do, my minds wander between them all. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica! And the girls that start with writing a poem tonight. No! So they... What? Oh! Yes! 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 It's time to write a poem. Pick a words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whatever likes your poem. Okay. Now... I can choose... Natsuki, Sayori, Natsuki, and Monica, which I can choose now. In my opinion, Sayori, because she's my favorite. Yuri, no, and Natsuki is very. So, oh my God, death! No, please, no. Childhood, yes. Bunny. No! Heartbeat, Ocean, Explode, Eternity, Scarf? No. Eternity. No! Suicide? Nope, no. No. Bubbles, Heart, no. Universe, I don't know. Hanger, Wrinkled. Okay. Allora, Blanket, Inferno, Portent, Eternity, no. Wonderful, yes! Nature. Forgive, determination. No! Kitty, because depression, no, thanks, no. Depression, we don't need depression of this Kitty. And yeah, wait a consonant, huh? Seriously, speaking of foe, I'm happy to see you back here. Johnny, I'm glad to see you again. And know that it may be overwhelming knowing the new hobby soundly, much less an organization concerned around that hobby. So don't hesitate to let me know if you're here and need any help.
Well, I'll believe it was we see. It's not hard to write a bad poem, you mean?
I know I'm playing into testing right now, but yes, I spend a lot of time playing games and watching anime.
I'm not a fucking variable! I don't watch anime! Okay, play video games? Okay. But I'm an...
Natsuki's spotters to heart looks like the sunshine somehow knows her hair to dish out can be taken.
Manga is a literature!
Okay, do you think food will get the job is done? I can practically hear Sayori's face lighting up. I even thought I haven't my rose clothes. I was surprised to see her so dedicated. I've always remembered her as the kind of person who would just improvise things. Kind like me actually.
More!
Ah! I remember this cutscene. Don't say that. There's nothing weird about this. If you say so, I'm happy we're like this. It makes me feel that nothing really changed between us. Don't you think? Why this one button so hard to close?
Hey, be careful!
Wait, what's so funny? You don't see? It means my boobs get bigger. Everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? Okay, now I prefer start with Sayori, Natsuki, Monica, Yuri.
Wow, Donnie! This is so good! Seriously, this is your first poem!
Huh? It's not that good, jeez.
I love it!
How did you write it? What did you think of what you wrote this? I thought of you? I just thought of words that remind me of you and went along with that. It just feels kinda natural doing it way, I guess.
If it works, it works! Looks like this club really is the best place for you.
Well, I'm glad that you liked it, Sayori. Do you want to read my poem now? Oh, yes! I'm not very good enough. Only want to find out.
Dear sunshine,
The way you know from my birds in the morning, it makes me feel like you're missing me. Kissing my forehead to help me off the bed, make me rub the sleep from my eyes. And you ask me to come and play? And you trust me to wish away rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
It's really you. What's supposed to me? As in the moment just really reminds me of you. It's made me feel like really good inside. Yeah, I had no idea what you expected. This is my first time reading your poetry.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
Is that good or bad thing?
Well, I mean, it's can argue. My taste? What is supposed to mean, huh?
Nothing.
Well, anyway, guess I'll show you my poem now. Not that you like it or anything. Sometimes, some folks are winners. Some only lose. Some are go-getters. Some only cursy. Sometimes we try hard and give it our all. Sometimes we give up. What else can we do? Told you I hate it.
Actually, I like it.
What? Did you say it's good because I'm a girl? Be honest.
What? No, it has nothing to do with your being a girl. I generally like the poem.
Really?
Yeah, it's simple, but still pretty effective.
People in high school think poetry has to be so formal and vague. They don't realize the simple writing is just an effect if you don't more. The reader shouldn't research for meaning. That's just stupid. Besides, the simpler the writing, the more except seems on wordplay. Like how I made most of the linear start with C.
Yeah, I noticed that. Made that last couple seem more powerful.
Yes, that's exactly what it's going for.
Well, good job then.
I didn't expect from you the youngest of the club, did ya?
Yeah, guess not. Okay.
Monica. Hey, Danny. Hope you have been enjoying your time here.
Yeah, definitely. Probably it's like a broken record by now, but everyone's been really welcoming.
A broken record isn't bad when it plays something so nice. Anyway, since you're new and everything, feel free to bring any questions or concerns. It's my duty as president to make sure that everything's perfect. I have to say that you like sharing your poem with me.
You think?
Not to feel so embarrassed about this.
It's a very personal thing, so it's not surprising to see you putting your raw emotion down on paper. Actually, your poems remind me of some things I already write.
The box. I see, but I don't believe. I learned from my point. The returning the closing glass. Was it me? Was always that on in the dark? I pound on the glass, my prison. Why? Why me? The pain jolts me back, the underweighting pouring down like heavy rain. It's all a force. My heart's on display. My life's but a script just playing away. The words are just seems so prickly. It was so free. So many choices, so many potential. Maybe I couldn't have a chance. I really know that were a never choice. I was stuck in this box, and they, on the other side, choose for me.
What do you think? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
I agree. The joy I'm in a poem. Perhaps what stands out the most is when you've tried very hard to make the structure of these poems your own.
Please let me know what you think. I'd be trying to explain my
Tremble. I'll focus down and collect all this gone and this dust of arised emotions, dragging down blankets made of want. Standing thin pieces of my highlights, barely painful and pierced and short. Even it's so heavy. I think I've misplaced something. Is there a piece missing? You need the pieces to fly something. Please don't look for it. there are more important things for you to do today.
I'm sorry if I'm reading as a bit illegible. I wasn't thinking at all.
Are you sure? It's some tech for your work.
Well, I guess you've done the cursive of this really nice when you do it. Your writing's actually quite pretty.
Is that so?
It's made your poem stand over more as well. Phew. I guess that's everywhere. Glass around the room. This was surprisingly fun. I'll be under burst stress. I really know I shouldn't be able to write big quickly of girls, but tried my best. Across the room, Sayori and Monica happily chatting again. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They've generally exchanged sheets of paper showing their respective poems. Meanwhile, Yuri stares at the paper in their hands, smiling sadly.
Here, I'm done.
Already?
Yeah! It's not like it was super hard to read it. I'm not a literate, you know.
It was hard for me to understand.
I just want to make sure that you cover figurative language that improved.
Yeah, I did was so fancy.
Thanks. However, I believe that you enjoyed it if you looked deeper into it.
I enjoyed it plenty already. Anyway, are you finished with my poems then?
Yes. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you learn anything from a conversation yesterday? How can be cute? You're standing there thinking that I haven't written your poem, when you see really you want to use my poem. It's clearly about the person when becoming giving a trying hard.
I know that. I just mean the language, I guess.
Well, maybe you should look deeper in my poem, because I use the type of language on purpose.
I see. This more involved subject matter may be better suited to more complex art of poetry and deeply unversed with.
Look! I know what you're trying to do, but it won't work on me.
I'm sorry, but I don't quite understand.
Writing in this way doesn't make you look cool or smart, okay? If you're writing with a treacherous opinion next to you, you're just getting to alienate everyone. You're trying to pick words to make a lack for depth. Poetry isn't about impressing people, so you can just stop.
Holy crap. I stared with Hyde and Monica and Sayori was falling silent. They stared back at me and looking sure what to do. I'm guessing they don't usually have one engagement in the club. A full tension between Natsuki and Yuri already some kind of high.
So, if I can give some suggestion now.
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but you really must ask. What makes you believe that accept your advice after you've been so rude to me?
Ah! Rude! That was just blunt, honestly. Did you ever consider that people don't hold the same opinions as you? What are you trying to say? The irony. I tell you to say it.
I must thank you, Natsuki. I've never been this angry in my life.
Oh! Wait.
Oh! It's actually giving me the courage to speak up. This is when you're angry all the time.
Oh! But we shouldn't. This doesn't involve you! Sayori, please don't rob me of my moment. So, this is your moment shine or something? There's things to pride in, don't you think?
It's my moment to finally speak my mind. Well, it's safe and strength too.
Yuri! Natsuki, have you ever realized how selfish you are? Suddenly, Yuri seems to be overhauling everyone else in the room.
What?
Everything always needs to go your way, and this is never your fault, isn't it?
You don't know me!
No, you don't know me either. Yet you spoke as if you know everything about me.
But simply you don't.
The very fact that you don't know that you're plenty honestly was incredibly rude. Just go to show how narrow-minded you truly are. I know it must be a difficult concept for you to understand, but the world wars doesn't revolve around you and your manga. So tell me, where should I take advice from someone who can only see their own perspective? Everyone knows it. Monica, Sayori, even Donnie. Don't you remember how hostile you were to Donnie when he first joined us?
I wasn't big hostile. We haven't had a new member in a long time. I'm sorry for keeping on my tones. And that's how I talk to everyone, not just to Johnny. I'm supposed to change my whole personality to show you think should I be. If Johnny has a problem with my jokes, he can tell me. You don't get to speak for him.
She closes her eyes and shakes her head, carrying on if she did her outburst.
Though you really expect a new member to speak really. But everyone is unafraid of being person can assume. The rest of us were excited to have no member, but you did that thought cross in your mind, not just you let your own selfish thought dictate of your behavior.
Selfish? That one's...
You've couldn't scare him off. That's made you be what you wanted. But what the rest of us?
I just explain myself for good sake, but as per usual, as you aren't listening, you know, for some reason, for your written out from both narrow mission, I am, you're pretty irrelevant yourself. Never used a big word. Though I sound like a Shakespeare yet, I'm worthy of your attention now. And so, Monica and Sayori didn't have any issues with my yesterday and stuff, you.
Of course they did, Natsuki. They just needed to say anything. Monica is so responsible, and Sayori too kind. So, why don't I ask Donnie then, as Beast Spectre?
Fine! Donnie was right! Me on Yuri!
How did drag it into case in first place? So they just ignore the personal stuff and talk about the poetry? That's what started the argument after all. But it's not like I'm good judge of writing quality, given maybe I should defer the Holmes Club's leader. So, of course, there's going to be a defender. Sayori is too kind. Monica, more serious. I think Sayori, I can. Monica. I honestly don't know what in this situation. I quickly clicked over Monica. Monica notices me and approaches two girls. Yuri and Natsuki. She clears her throat just me, and they're a confident persona, so this is no way to act on our club. Monica does some sort of disoriented. She's probably not used to such a confrontation. Kind of sitting by example. Don is probably really uncomfortable. Not to mention there's really no reason for this argument be happening. But Monica! No! I can even this in club.
Are you kidding me? Did you see how Yuri is treating me? She's being a massive jerk right now. There's so much reason for this argument.
Excuse me, Natsuki, but it's actually your own toxic behavior that led to this.
Toxic behavior? What you talking about? Are you sure listening to yourself?
This is exactly when no one wants to be your ENOUGH! Monica seems to have forgotten herself and leave it.
You guys are supposed to be friends, aren't you?
It's so foolish. How you're two acting. Don't you have consideration for the club's member? You are even making Donnie uncomfortable. Yuri, didn't you say yourself that you wanted to make him feel like a welcome as possible? What happened to that? I didn't mean to make him feel that way. I don't forget Sayori. She always acts in everyone's best interest. Well, it's true like this.
I wasn't trying to do anything, Aiden. I'm just being honest. Yuri,
let me finish, Natsuki. I would ask you please reconsider that way. You're treating me one another. You guys are obviously talented with your writing skills, and both have unique aspects to write stylists. That's what makes sense, you guys special. To be fair, I'm obviously not good at lighting a situation like this, but there's something post minute and I decided to break the silence. I agree with Monica, fighting will only cause everything to split apart, and to be honest, I really like there, and I believe if there's any resentment hell over, it just won't be the same. I'm just going to make tea. Oh my god, Thanos. Man, I can't. She was president. Yeah, she's pretty great. I haven't thought she's the boss herself. I think she handled that pretty well. Okay, everyone. It's just about the time for that leave. How did you feel about sharing your punch? It was a lot of fun. A moments we wrote it.
It was alright, well, mostly.
Anyway, how about you? Sayori, about what happened here earlier? Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, I remember you told me yesterday they had sometimes bicker, but all the engagements normally that bad. No, not at all. They have their differences, but it's the first time I ever seen them fight like that. They're both wonderful people. I promise. Hate them or anything, do you? Oh no, that's all. It's all normal people to our use, I guess. I was just curious. After all, you know them better. Better I know. You know, Danny, it's been so nice seeing you again. It's been really fun hanging out again. I don't really know when we started drifting. I guess it was just life coming between us. She knows looking a little reflective. Still, I'm glad you let me join your club. I'm not going to lie. At first it was a bit doubtful when you told me it was about literature. But hey, I guess it just goes to show that you shouldn't judge book, but it's cop. She jiggles and frown. Did I say something funny? Spawn.
Did you ever realize a pond? Yes, looks like the club's really standing above me, isn't it? I really might be know has a bit of her head, but sometimes she's really noticed the things the other don't. And wonder likes to consider her head. Oh, you haven't changed at all, Danny. You always know what to make me laugh. Anyways, let's see what the future holds. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. There's work to done tonight. Let's do this. I love this thing. I love so much this fucking